I told my sister she can paralyze her own baby when she manages to keep one. My daughter Ella is 8 months old, and I was changing her diaper in the nursery when my sister Molly showed up. I'd just gotten Ella on the changing table when my phone started buzzing in my back pocket. I turned my head for literally 2 seconds to silence it, and I heard this sickening thud. Ella had rolled right off the table onto the hardwood floor. She started screaming immediately. I dropped to my knees next to her, and her little arms were reaching up for me, but I kept my hands hovering near her head without touching her. Molly's footsteps pounded down the hallway. What happened? She ran into the room, and when she saw Ella on the floor, she lunged forward. I threw my arm out and blocked her. Don't touch her! Molly stared at me. What are you talking about? She's crying. She fell on her head. We can't move her. I already had my phone out and was dialing 911. Are you insane? Pick your baby up. No. Molly reached around me, and I had to shift my whole body to block her. Move out of my way right now. Her hands were on my shoulders trying to push me aside, but I didn't budge. The 911 operator answered, and I started explaining what happened while Molly kept trying to get past me. This is insane. Just pick her up. I can't. It could make it worse. Ella's face was bright red, and both her arms were stretched up toward me. Your daughter is screaming in pain, and you're just kneeling there doing nothing. I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to do. This is so cruel. Molly's voice cracked. You're torturing her. She needs her mother. She needs her mother to protect her spine. The operator told me to keep Ella still and watch for any changes. Molly started pacing behind me. I can't watch you do this to her. This is sick. Ella kept crying and reaching, and I kept my hands near her without moving her. The paramedics finally showed up and came into the nursery. One of them knelt down next to me. Molly moved forward, and the other paramedic held up his hand. Ma'am, step back, please. I'm her aunt, and I think you need to know she left this baby on the floor for 15 minutes. Step back. He turned to me. You did the right thing by not moving her. Molly made this noise in her throat. They put a tiny neck brace on Ella and carefully positioned her on a board before lifting her. They carried her out to the ambulance, and I climbed in back. Molly followed us in her car. At the hospital, they took Ella for a CT scan, while Molly and I waited in the exam room. I cannot believe you just left her on the floor crying like that. I didn't look at her. She was terrified. She didn't understand why her mother wouldn't hold her. If I moved her, it could have paralyzed her. You don't know that. Exactly. I don't know, so I did the safest thing. Molly sat down. Any normal mother would have comforted their child. You neglected her. She kept talking about how I was cold and how she would never let a baby suffer like that. The doctor finally came in holding a tablet. Ella is completely fine. No fractures, no bleeding, no signs of injury at all. I put my face in my hands and started crying with relief. The doctor smiled. Babies are strong. The fall wasn't from high enough to cause damage, but you did the right thing bringing her in. Molly stood up. See? She was fine the whole time, and you traumatized her for nothing. I wiped my eyes and looked at her. She could have had a spinal injury, but she didn't, so you put her through hell for nothing. Honestly, I'm questioning if you're fit to be alone with her. Something inside me snapped. You know what, Molly? When you manage to keep a baby long enough to have one fall off something, you can paralyze it however you want. Molly went completely silent, then her eyes filled with tears. How dare you? Her voice was shaking. You know what I've been through. I've lost 4 pregnancies, and you're throwing that in my face? I shrugged. You just attacked me for an hour for keeping my baby safe. She walked toward the door and stopped. Don't contact me until you apologize for what you said. Then she left. The nurse brought Ella back to me about 10 minutes later, and she was already smiling and grabbing at my hair like nothing had happened. I never sent that apology.